Aaron, welcome back.
Nice to be back, Chris.
To our library. I feel like this is our library.
Our library, yes.
It's not our library, but I feel like we've put our mark on this.
Absolutely.
And we've made it famous.
Yeah, these books smell now of fragrance.
Yeah, they do.
Permanently embedded.
Speaking of fragrances, that's why you're here. There's a new release which is just about to drop. So by the time I get this video edited, you've probably released it and it'll probably have sold out.
Probably.
But will you do another? You'll do another drop, will you? If
yes,
sell out?
absolutely.
Okay. So we're gonna open and smell the brand new water. Stay tuned. Water. I don't know why. Let's start that bit again. Water. Here it is. Shall we open it?
Open it.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to laugh at how rubbish I am
can.
You think it's hilarious that I can't?
I don't think it's hilarious because it's I shrink wrap this actually.
Did you?
Yeah, I can tell I did this.
This is your handiwork, is it?
Yeah, I go in sometimes and help.
So there's a bit down there. So I've got to try and open it on the, but I can never get the.
Well done.
Well, we got there. We got there in the end. So we've got a little hat box presentation. Yep. With the unicorn logo on top. I love the little water symbol on that. That's cool.
So the concept behind this is very, very different to anything I've done. So the video was recorded in February in Los Angeles. That was an amazing, amazing experience. This fragrance, I wanted to release it without any notes because I think sometimes when you release fragrances where it contains citrus and woods and all these compounds, it's quite difficult for people to understand. So what I'm trying to do is make it very user-friendly. So the top notes in this again is ozone, water and ice. So it's going through the stages.
Oh, so you're simplifying the pyramid just for people to get an appreciation of the sort of smell rather than overloading with notes that people's never heard of.
Yeah, or even lemon. If you say lemon to someone, some people may not understand a combination of citruses. And so I'm trying to really simplify and make it very user-friendly and less, sometimes there can be an arrogance when you list thousands of notes. I sometimes think it's an arrogance, so I'm trying to always be user-friendly to people and make it quite simple. And the video should explain about the fragrance. And this is constructed differently with new raw materials. I can smell that. So,
yeah, fresh, juicy, bright, invigorating, a beautiful ozonic breeziness, a nice little bit of sweetness in there as well. It's not a sour, salty taste. It's fun, I would say. Lively and fun.
When I created the fragrance, so I did the video first, and then I came away and I thought, what does the video mean? How am I going to construct that video in the art of perfumery?
So you're sort of
backwards.
Retrofitting the fragrance.
I love that retrofitting, yeah, absolutely.
So that's an interesting concept, actually.
Absolutely.
And being so into the visual side of things with the content, that is super interesting to me because you came up with an idea of a fragrance. You then, the next step was to come up with how you wanted the video to look to match with the fragrance idea in your head.
Yes.
And then after all that, that's when you constructed the fragrance to make sure that it fits with the video.
So I started selecting the raw materials when we were filming.
Yeah.
What does this feel like? And I wanted to be feeling led and I wanted to be inspired by what was happening. And that was very exciting and innovative for me to be creatively inspired by other people and what was going on and how did it feel. Emotion-led as well, so it was emotionally, their video, it was really beautiful to film. It felt quite tranquil, and there was this cloud of, what's it called, ice, what do they call it that?
Dry ice.
Dry ice there, just hanging in the air.
Right.
And I was kind of, oh man, this is amazing.
Yeah, because that can sometimes have a slightly fruity powdery smell, can't it?
Yeah, it was, but within the fragrance, I was trying to think, what am I trying to do? And I wanted this to be commercial, easy to wear, everything has to be wearable, very clean, zappy, because water can have that ozonic, zappy quality. So I was trying to translate these abstract ideas by selecting raw materials. So it's all of this kind of like inspired this fragrance. I'll tell you a couple of the raw materials. It's actually got Seaweed Absolute in, and seaweed's really hard to work into a fragrance because it's very, very overpowering. But I wanted that mineral, and that's quite sweet. If you think of sushi, sometimes when you get that sweet seaweed, that's what it smells of.
Yeah.
So that's the sweet. And
Oh
then,
yeah, yeah. So crispy seaweed.
Yeah.
When you eat the crispy seaweed, that definitely does have a sweetness to it. Yeah.
yeah. And then I wanted the ice clean, and this actually has a cold feeling on the skin, so slightly cold and then transparent. I wanted it transparent, so it wasn't heavy and dense. I wanted it suitable for the summer. Of course, citrus is at the top note, but I didn't want to put this list of raw materials, and I wanted it to be more abstract and exciting, so people can list what they think is happening, and that engages with our customer base. So I'm trying to engage more with people and use my mind, which is very creative, to create something different.
It's got that Aaron signature fun playfulness in there for sure, a little bit of sweetness, and it's got the freshness, so it is just going to be perfect for the summer. Yeah, so this is a really fun, lively, enjoyable, easy to wear fragrance that is going to work so well for the summer. But it's not the sort of fresher fragrance that is only best in summer. I think this is certainly a year-round fragrance for me.
Clean, fresh,
Yeah.
unisex, but masculine, I'd say. But zappy.
Super likable.
Super likable, very, very
The
important.
trail on this, people smell the trail of this, they're going to be following you around, I think, and asking you what you're wearing, because it is such almost a comforting, playful, slightly sweet smell that I think people will be drawn towards.
I wanted a juxtaposition of sweetness with zappiness, because when I was constructing it, it was going in the direction of being too dry, and it became a little bit unappealing of it when it's so dry.
Yeah.
So I wanted this slight sweetness to the fragrance. I love sort of slightly sweeter fragrances anyway, but it's not overly sweet. What I normally like to do, it's kind of dry, slightly sweet. It's kind of slightly bit of everything, slightly woody.
I'm on a beach,
Yes, me too.
nice sandy beach with a blue ocean. And I was going to say seaweed, but it's not that seaweed smell
no.
of on the beach. That's slightly
Absolutely not.
dirty, seaweedy smell. So take that sort of seaweed out and replace it with the nice crispy seaweed you get when you go for a Chinese, maybe. So bring that seaweed into it, and a nice little bowl of fruit, and you've got that sea salty breeze
salt, absolutely.
blowing over,
Very beach-like.
and there's a bit of a party going on. So it's fun, there's good vibes, it's fresh, playful.
But it's marine, not in the direction of traditional. I really didn't want to do what I've normally done, like with Blue Fever, which was very blue.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a Zonic, which is a very different blue.
Yeah.
Transparent, clean, fresh.
Yeah, and when you say blue, nothing like Bleu de Chanel. And when
Absolutely
you
not.
say
Gosh.
sea marine quality, nothing like Aqua de Gio. So it's
Oh,
it's
no,
nothing
not
like
at all.
either of those two. It's a little sweeter than those, I would say. What fascinates me is you went through this process of going to a production company, giving them your ideas, and then through a process of creative collaboration, you created the end product. And that infused your idea for the final fragrance by taking inspiration from the other creatives involved in that process and
absolutely.
what happened on the day. So if you'd have just created the fragrance and then the content, the fragrance would have ended up being different because you weren't taking inspiration from the process of the day. And I love that.
Tyler, who I work with and all these concepts and videos, he's amazing. And I really gel with him because it's he's so creative, and it's just really brilliant to work with someone who embraces everything I am and wants to do a really good job.
And when you have that sort of symbiosis with someone creatively, you certainly inspiring each other.
100%.
Aren't you?
Yeah, I love working with him. The video we've got coming next is the polar opposite to this. You've seen it, and the fragrance is completely different. And that's with the same Tyler, the same person. And I love working with him because these videos could be a bit meh, but it's so exciting to film with him. And that inspires me to go into these videos and be like, I don't know what this fragrance is going to smell like. I need to be inspired. And what do I feel? It's really lovely to do that. I'm very lucky, very fortunate, my goodness.
I love that. I love that process.
Non-boardroom.
And the videos are so high production value.
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely.
And at this point, I think you're enjoying creating the videos as much as the fragrances, which is why you've tied the two things together.
I love both. The kind of parallel. It's very exciting and different and unique to be able to do this. Yeah, I love it. Very good.
So this may or may not be available by the time this video comes out. Hopefully, if it's sold out on its first run, that there'll be a restock at some point. What's the price point on this
80.
one?
I think 80 or 90, I think.
450
Can't
ml?
remember. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of designer fragrances that are coming out now, 50 ml, that are double that price. So I think that is a really reasonable and fair, affordable price point. If you think this fragrance appeals to you, it's not going to cost you a lot of money.
No,
so,
not at all.
Go and see if it's in stock, and if not, keep checking back, because they usually come back in stock.
Yeah, when we finish macerating and all of that stuff, we get more.
So we've got water.
Yes.
Are we getting any others in the collection?
Have to wait and see.
All right.
Have to wait and see. Very exciting.
We're not going to go into that in this video.
No.
But we will wait with great anticipation.
Thank you, Chris.
Aaron, that's great. Thanks for bringing that for me to unpackage and smell for the first time. It's lovely. I'm going away to Madeira in a couple of days. This is coming with me, because I think that trip will just be perfect.
Absolutely.
For this fragrance, I'm looking forward to wearing that in the beautiful heat of Madeira. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you do all that, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye. Thanks, Aaron.
My pleasure.